Now we'll see the quantitative treatment for mixed flow reactor. We have seen for batch and plug flow, now for mixed flow reactor. Batch reactor we have not derived because it was batch reactor and plug flow reactor, it is same. For plug flow reactor we have not derived anything because same thing from chapter number 3, only T is replaced by tau. So you have to do this derivation once again, you should be able to do it. In examination, if the derivation is asked for find CR max by CA0, when you carry out A gives R gives S reactor in plug flow reactor. So there your answer should not be that these are the equations CA by CA0 CR by, and this minus K1 tau minus K1 tau minus K2 tau, and these are derived for batch reactor earlier, and now just replacing T by tau, these are the results. You have to derive all the steps, same derivations, you have to do it again. So do it once again. Now let us develop the concentration time curve for mixed flow reactors. This may be done by referring to the figure. The derivation will be limited to a feed which contains no reaction product R&S. Again it is restricted to CR0 is equal to 0, CS0 is equal to 0. If not, then your resulting equations will be much more complicated. Even this simple is not that simple, it needs a lot of analysis. By the steady state material balance, so here mixed flow reactor is considered volume V, tau m is V by small v is the volumetric flow rate, this we have done number of times. This is V0, CA0, CR0, CS0 is 0, FA0 molar feed rate, so FR0, FS0 is also 0. Exit conditions, this is V, V0 will be equal to V at steady state. Unless these two are equal, you cannot maintain the steady state. Then exit concentrations are Ca, Cr, Cs. Cs you can find out by difference. Ca0 minus Ca minus Cr. And corresponding molar concentration. This is molar concentration and this is molar flow rate. Fa, Fr, Fs also you can find out very easily. So material balance input, output plus disappearance by the reactions. Entering is Fa0, leaving is Fa, and disappearance by the reaction is minus Ra into V. This we have seen in mixed flow reactor. Fa0 is Vca0, Fa is Vca, and minus Rav. Minus Ra is K1Ca, first order. So K1Ca into V. V by V is tau m or T bar, we will use this tau m. T bar is mean residence time. And we have seen there is some difference between mean residence time and this space time. When they are equal, when they are not, that also we already discussed. Now here, if we divide throughout by V, so this becomes Ca0 only, this is Ca only, and this is K1 Ca, V by V is tau m. So K1 tau m Ca, Ca taken out, so 1 plus K1 tau m. So Ca by Ca0 from this equation, I can get 1 plus K1 tau m, 1 plus K1 tau m for the first reaction. If we take the material balance for the component R, because we are also bothered about the second reaction K2, that is also important. So entering input is VCR0, this CR0 is 0, so input is 0, is equal to output V into CR plus minus RR into V, rate of formation of K1Ca minus K2Cr. So this we write, this sign is minus, if it is plus then it is K1Ca minus K2Cr, it is minus. We are considering disappearance, for disappearance because when R is formed it is converted into S, and at the same time this K1 minus K1 Ca. So A is formed from R and it is getting converted into S. So plus RR that we have used earlier is K1 Ca minus K2 Cr. So minus RR is minus K1 Ca plus K2 Cr. We are writing balance for component R and we are considering disappearance of R by the reaction. Okay. So if I change the sides, VCR I retain here and I change this on other side, so signs will change. So now it becomes K1Ca into V. This is plus sign. When I transfer this on another side, this becomes minus. So minus K2Cr into V. We divide throughout by VCA0. So VV cancels out here. We are left with Cr by Ca0. Here K1Ca by Ca0 and V by V is tau m. K2 Cr by Ca0, V by V is tau m. Now this term Cr we transfer on this side, so plus sign will be there. So Cr by Ca0 plus K2 Cr tau m plus Ca0, that is equal to this term K1 Ca tau m by Ca0. Here Cr by Ca0 taken outside and you are left with 1 plus K2 tau m. And this is equal to K1 tau m Ca by Ca0. We know this Ca by Ca0 from the first reaction. It is 1 by 1 plus K1 tau m. So Ca by Ca0 I substitute here. So this becomes K1 tau m into 1 by 1 plus K1 tau m. So this goes in the denominator. And if I transfer this also in the denominator, I get Cr by Ca0 is equal to, from this term we already have K1 by tau m. This 1 plus K2 tau m comes from this side here, and this Ca by Ca0 is 1 upon K1, 1 plus K1 tau m. So Cr by Ca0, which is representing, this is coming out from the final reaction. It is final. Here we are considering only decomposition of Ca. Here we are considering A converting into R and also R getting converted to S. So Cr by Ca0 is given by K1 tau m by 1 plus K1 tau m into 1 plus K2 tau m. Cs we can find by the difference again. Ca0 we begin with 1. 1 minus Ca by Ca0 minus Cr by Ca0. So Ca by Ca0 is 1 by 1 plus K1 tau m. Cr by Ca0 just we have derived K1 tau m by 1 plus K1 tau m into 1 plus K2 tau m. Solve this. Okay, so denominator as it is, this should be multiplied by tau Tm, LCM you know. So if you solve these brackets and finally you will see that these terms 1 K1 tau m, K2 tau m cancels out because they appear with plus and minus sign in the numerator. You are left with only K1 K2 tau m into tau m is tau 1 square. So K1 K2 tau m square in the numerator, denominator is same, 1 plus K1 tau m into 1 plus K2 tau m. So this gives you Cs by Ca0. When Ca0 is equal to 1, only right hand side will give you the value of Cs directly. Okay, now we will find out Cr max. So we have Cr by Ca0 is equal to this equation. So location and the value of Cr max can be found out differentiating this with respect to tau m. Earlier we have differentiated with respect to tau. So there you can write tau p if you want to distinguish between tau m and tau. So dCr by d tau m, that we want to equate to 0. So find out this Cr max. Okay, so quotient rule. Denominator square is square of these terms into square of this term. So this is denominator into derivative of numerator is simply K1 into numerator into derivative of denominator. Now derivative of denominator you have two terms. So you use the product function. K1 tau m is there, it is multiplied to, you put a big bracket here, and this will be uh, K1 tau m here and derivative of the denominator. So product rule you have to apply here in this question. So first function 1 plus K1 tau m into derivative of second is simply K2, plus second function 1 plus K2 tau m into derivative of first is simply K1. So you solve this expression in the numerator. Denominator you don't bother because anyway it is equated to 0. So you can equate the numerator to 0 directly. So solve this carefully, collect the terms carefully, and see most of the terms cancels out, being plus and minus sign, same magnitude, same values. K1 minus K1 square K2 tau m square. So this can be written as K1 you can take outside, 1 minus K1 K2 because it is K1 square. K1 K2 tau m square is equal to 0. This is the resulting equation you get. And this K1 is equal to 0 means only 1 minus K1 K2 tau m square is 0. So 1 minus K1 K2 tau m square is 0, and that gives us, so this tau m square, tau 1 tau 2 you can transfer on this side. So it becomes plus sign, and 1 upon K1 by K2 will be tau m square, and tau m will be square root of this 1 upon K1 K2. Okay. So this tau m is our optimum time, or you can say the time which will give you CR max, This we have written as T max in batch reactor. So all the expressions we have derived.